is college football on the CBS College Sports Network. Tonight, a primetime matchup between undefeated and fourth-ranked TCU and the defending Mountain West Conference champs, number 16, Utah. TCU is great in all aspects, and take a look at Jeremy Curley. He is a superstar return man. He's already brought 2 punts back for touchdowns. He's one of the best return men in the nation, and he is electric. Ben Roman gets us underway from Fort Worth. Curley, 5 yards deep. He wants to bring it out, and the opening kick returned to the 13-yard line for TCU. Let's take a look at our quarterback and do it. 5th best in the conference. Dalton lets it go. Complete. He finds Ryan Christian, and Christian has the first down up to the 41-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground by
what they're trying to do is smoke out Utah's defense and see what they're going to run.
Dalton will tuck and run, and Dalton will get to the logo, past midfield, and he dives forward for a TCU first down. Kepa Geisel.
He had happy feet.
2nd and 5. Up the middle is the freshman Tucker, and he busts loose. Matthew Tucker has found the end zone, and TCU scores on its first drive. A 46-yard sprint for the true freshman out of Tyler, Texas.
Both sides of the football will win the game. TCU establishing itself early on that they came to play.
Ross Evans puts the extra point through. After a 46-yard run for the speedster Tucker, TCU strikes first tonight in Fort Worth. That balance attack for the Horned Frogs pays off. It's a 5th rushing touchdown of the season for Tucker. And Devontae Christopher. Christopher from the 6. And the former high school quarterback gets popped. Lost the football. TCU recovers. Malcolm Williams comes up with the takeaway, and the Horned Frogs are looking good in more ways than one. Joseph Turner with the carry. Bottled up. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Great penetration up front. Derek Shelby and Leeds held field goals last year, but 2 of them came in the showdown with Utah. A disheartening game for Evans, and he sails one wide left. It is not the start that Ross Evans 1-1 as a starter at Oceanside High School. Happy feet. Wynn steps up, flips it out, and it's complete for a first down to Jeremy Brooks. Tank Carter had the stop. Here at 3rd and 13. Horned Frogs show blitz. They bring 5. Wynn with time. Incomplete. Looking for Brooks. Many different weapons have emerged for TCU offensively. Dalton. Pressured, steps away from Koamisi, fires an incomplete pass that was bobbled by a couple of guys down the sideline. There is a flag on the play. Quarterback in Kane, Utah has to bring in wildcat formations to get a running game. And now Wynn scrambles, wants to float one down the sideline, has a man, first down, Utes. It's Devontae Christopher with the grab, and didn't Jordan win either. Smithson back in to take the direct snap. Smithson with the draw. Touchdown, Utah. That was a perfect drive for the Utes.
Able to do. This is going to turn into a very physical football game.
It already is, I think. Joe Phillips punches it through. It's the first season in the second half. Offensive coordinator Jared Anderson said, guys weren't complaining, they weren't fired up, they very calmly went about their business and let it come from behind Wynn. Another grab for Ryan Christian.
That is switch back up and hit you inside with the run.
Dalton to throw again, and he fires a strikeout to Barton Johnson, and Johnson finally gets hog-tied, and with a face mask possibly coming, he takes it out to the 49. Silver Salinga was in there on the stop. I was impressed by the Utah defense in the last TCU drive.
Personal foul, face mask, number 98 of the defense. 15-yard penalty.
Turnovers and penalties, and Utah needs to be careful that that doesn't happen for them tonight.
14-yard pass play, 15-yard penalty. Pass complete, and breakaway speed shown by Jimmy Young. Robert Johnson, 5 yards, 15 of those Actually 20 of those now thanks to penalty. 5 wide for TCU. Dalton finds Christian again. Christian makes a man miss to the pylon and in. Touchdown, TCU. To him 3 times already tonight. Here's Kelton. Pardon me, Ross Evans with the extra point after a missed field goal on the last drive for Utah now. Flanking Wynn. Wynn steps up, gets hammered from behind. A huge play for Hughes.
That's what you want to do. Swivel hips, being able to time the snap and getting down underneath is what makes it.
The play. Covered by TCU's Tanner Brock. Oh boy, here come the Frogs. Greg Burks bursting. Just a freshman with an impact play here as we near the end of the first quarter from Fort Worth. Dalton on the draw again. And Andy Dalton picks up 9 solid yards on first down. Tripped up down. Here are the big boys, 2 tights, loaded backfield. Shivers, Curley, and Turner back there. And this is Curley. Powers his way to the line and in. I thought Curley was a speed guy.
He ran with power on that one. TCU's deep.
At his best in big games. Evans with his 3rd extra point. Remember last year against BYU, a game that put TCU back on the map in the conference? He blew BYU up with his running game. Now tonight, he does it to the fellas from Salt Lake City.
Lombardi is a pass winner, and Jerry Hughes is a very deserving candidate.
He's one of the 4 Lombardi finalists. Wynn gets man coverage and incomplete. Coverage by Priest coming off of an ankle injury. Had started 47 straight, second longest streak in the nation. Here's Curley. He's got the sideline. Buckle up. Curley picks up a block. Jeremy Curley with a 52-yard punt.
Dominating in the special teams.
Special teams tackle by Patrick Green. Dalton looks over the middle, complete. First down. Down at the 1. It's Young.
This is just a
sin against LSU. Pardon me, against Alabama.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. First down.
Staying better down here in the red zone.
Full house again in the backfield. On the ground. Touchdown. TCU, Antoine Hicks. Antoine Hicks. Another extra point opportunity for Ross Evans. And we have all but forgotten about his field goal miss on TCU's second drive. Or had a sack last week against San Diego State. Win with time. Intercepted. Tank Carter.
True freshman on
the TCU sideline. Eye test? Yeah, I think they look pretty good. 35-7, Frogs.
Lines up on the other side. It forces them to change their protection or leave the other tackle one-on-one.
They run away from Hughes, and that picks up 3 yards for Sauson.
That much, but he's the type of guy that isn't afraid to tuck the football and smack it up in there. He's a fearless leader. That's that moxie that we talked about he had at the beginning of the ball game.
Over the middle, complete. Bart Johnson has room to roam. Bobbled it, but stuck with it, and he takes it all the way down to the 32-yard line. He's now got to grab in 19 straight games.
How about TCU up 28 and still throwing the football?
Just turning into a message game. Here's Christian. Both of these coaches respect each other. Second and goal. Dalton. to the end zone. Nearly picked. It is off the deflection. Brought down in the end zone by Lamar Chapman. He was down in the end zone, and the ball will come out to the 20. And 60 yards off because of penalties. They've only picked up 60 yards of offense. Wynn trying to turn that around. Great hands. Hauled in at the 50, and they say incomplete to David.
One-on-one on the outside. Utah's be best advised to try and take advantage of that.
Zone blitz. Wynn down the sideline for Reed. Great hands. Touchdown Utah. An unbelievable grab by David Reed. Going over the top of Sanders and taking it in.
That's one thing, the sort of thing you need to turn yourself around. TCU needs to be careful. Utah may just get the momentum that they need.
Joe Phillips banks through the extra point with 5:35 to go in the second.
That dude must have been a yoked up punter.
Dalton. Complete. This is Wesley. Third down. Irving's MacArthur High School. Here in the Metroplex. Dalton faces pressure, gets it away for a first down. Dalton
field goal.
Evans missed from 26. This is from 30. Got it. So a third down kick, and Ross Evans recovers to put it.
It ain't good.
Number 30, Sky Dawson in the game. He's a speed threat. Comes back with Dalton. Instead, they put it in Turner's belly, and Joseph Turner with Dawson as the decoy takes it out for a first down pass.
I think it's about honoring what TCU has done. Fortunately or unfortunately, they've had an opportunity to play top competition and survive. Boise's inability to be able to get people to be able to play them is their fault, not necessarily TCU's. Well, now that you're asking me word problems that I don't necessarily understand.
Here's Ed Wesley. He takes it inside the 30. I think TCU gets caught.
Automatic qualifiers, if given the chance, can go in there and punch some suckers in the mouth.
Here's Dalton on the option. He lowers his head, picks up a first down. He is proven to be a tremendous
13-1. Utah smacked Alabama in the SEC, and that's a message that sends and opens the door for teams like TCU.
Dalton fires incomplete. Looking for Curley. Again, good cover from behind and knocks the win. A 42-yard attempt. Got the leg. And accurate enough to put it through. Ross Evans has put a pair through the upper.
Hybrid, half linebacker, half safety. TCU prefers to play quarters coverage, which means that all four defensive backs.
That's what the linebacker does. Darrell Washington may not have been helmet to helmet, but if it was a shot to a head, that'll draw the flag as well. And while Washington did indeed lead with his shoulder, Aaron, and the officials just
makes you better.
4th and 3. Wynn dumps it underneath. First down. Eddie Wide. Tank Carter with the stop. 2:41. 4 men on patterns. Wynn wants to step up, puts a move on, and he scrambles to the 5, to the goal line, and he's down inside the 1. TJ Johnson tracked him down. Jordan Wynn with the script.
As it is about getting pride in yourself and getting some confidence back.
Tonight's Red Zone brought to you by Moto Blur. Eddie Wide. Touchdown, Utah. There's the capper on the Utah drive. Kyle Whittingham wanted this on
at that point. You said, Tommy, they're only going to be up by 20. That box score won't look nearly as impressive and dominating as this game's been.
So the Utah offense gets it going. Eddie Wide from 1 yard out, plunges in. Can the TCU offense reignite when we return to Fort Worth? Howdy's down on the field with us tonight. 157 yards on the ground tonight for TCU. Oh, you can change that now. Add a few more in there for Ed Wesley, finally tracked down by Stevenson Sylvester.
Hot running back tonight. Feed him. Don't throw the ball through the air. Grind it out on the ground. Put the ball in the end zone.
Pass complete to Curtis Clay.
Taking a long time to be able to get to the line of scrimmage, bleeding this clock.
Sky Dawson hadn't gotten a touch yet. He's only been used as the decoy, and now Joseph Turner makes him pay. Turner Lowers his shoulder, picks up another 7.
It doesn't matter who runs it for this team, they get it done.
And he's done it on 2 reconstructed knees. Wesley to the corner, touchdown. .48 points on the board.
The marbles in my mouth.
Shaky Smithson from the 9. Shaky Smithson busts it outside. And Shaky stepped out of bounds just past midfield.
Also plays a role in that as Jordan Wynn and a couple of those other guys were early entries. That's what we're seeing in college football. When these kids show up.
From UCLA, the 5th-ranked running back in the nation as a prepster will be on the field. And they'll have 1 more year to get better.
That's not a piece of memorabilia. What Gary Patterson asked his team to do is sign that. If you don't believe that this is the plan to victory for us, don't put your name on it.
Ball came loose. TCU on the drive, and they cough it up. And it looks like Kepa Geisen came up with it. Geisen lost his hat and some help. 3 down linemen.
I don't have any eligibility left on.
Shakareen tries to get the outside. He takes a hit from Ibi Loye. Okay, you've said it throughout this game.
By punching him up the good.
There's Dawson again. And Wesley has room. And Wesley taken down inside the 10.
Dance. TCU would be able to give anybody that's above them right now a chance in the national championship game.
2nd touchdown of the night for the freshman Matthew Tucker from 9 yards out.
Well, this is the physicality of this TCU team. Dogs are, and it shows. Well over 300 yards rushing tonight, Tommy. That's an O-lineman's dream. That and all you can eat buffets. The things that you can control. No different than life. You can't worry about what you can't worry about and control. Do what you do, which is win ball games.
And Wynn shows off his arm. That's one thing he does well. Fake the handoff to Kane. Smithson looking for his 2nd TD of the night. He's got it. And with 2:29 left, Utah finds its 3rd touchdown.
The defense that TCU can play, but credit Utah's offense for finding a way to punch it in and outwilling them on that one. And defensively, whatever it was that Utah tried to bring to the table seemed that the Horned Frogs had an answer for.
So a satisfying night on Hell's Half Acre for TCU tonight. And a happy birthday to you, partner.
Thank you, buddy. 37 years young.
Gary Patterson gets the victory. His team moves to 10-0, 6-0 in the conference. Their first win since TCU's first ever Mountain West Conference game back in 2005. Great job in the truck, guys. Carlo Gennarini, Michael Pittman. Hard work all week, and tonight, among others, fans are on the field. Fireworks going off. Can TCU continue this? John Norton, director Rick Baczynski, my partner Aaron Taylor and Lauren Shahadi, our entire CBS College Sports crew. I'm Tom Hart. For scores, highlights, features, and more, go to CBSCollegeSports.com. This has been a presentation of the CBS College Sports Network. Plenty more coming up from right here at Amon G. Carter Stadium. We'll get you wrapped up in all the day of college football action. Thanks for being with us, everybody.